Well, good morning, and it is a new week. And I'm back up on that country where we're hunting cows. That's how we're going to start the week, and hopefully we're going to find things today. We're missing more than half of our cows up here, and so anyway, that's where I'm at. But we have a big week, and we're riding a lot, and it's really kind of the start of our heavy winter riding right now. We're starting to transition to get the cows down to lower country in anticipation for some much needed snow, which I hope we get. But that's what we're doing. It's going to be a busy week, like I said. And so anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, I'm riding Boudreaux today. Got the dogs with me. It's Monday, so I'm out here by myself because everybody else has to work. What a bummer, huh? Have to work, dang it. Anyway, they brought some water up here over the weekend, and some salt and some supplement, hoping to draw a bunch of these cows in. And I'm looking up here and it looks like it worked. There is a bunch of cows standing on that salt and supplement. So it's early in the morning and we're already having a good day. Okay, I found a little group here, and I saw another little group. These ones are cut down in the trees, and they were up there on that water trough, but they took off running. Ran down through here. Dogs kind of got around them and held them up. So anyway, I'm going to take them back up this water trough and get everything together, and then head to the lower pasture with them. Right, I ended up with a pretty good little bunch, and they have just split me. They're just kind of running all over. The dogs are trying to gather them back up, but boy, we are having a heck of a time here. Kind of see the dust is about all we can see. So anyway, that's kind of how things are going today. They won't stay on the road. They're just running all over the road and running off from one side to another, trying to kind of get away from me, get in the trees. Thank heavens for dogs, though. If I didn't have dogs, I would be in trouble. I'd have lost probably more than half of what I have. So anyway, they're working good, but trying to get these cows just to calm down and trail out of here. Okay, I got them all together, got them on the road, and now I gotta hope that they'll just calm down and line out and go. Pushing these cows, these are all young cows, and you just have to give them a little bit of distance. If I get right up on them and start hoorahing them around, they will run, and they'll run all the way to the other end of the pasture. And so I try to stay back and keep my dogs back right here and just let them know if you just walk down the road easy, we're going to be all right. Still want to be a little trotty though. All right, we made it to the dugway. I got them kind of bunched here on a point, holding them and letting them relax for a second. They've been pushing hard to get here, so we're gonna let them stand here for a minute, let them know I've got them caught, and then we got to go over and down a little road right here and then off into that. That's kind of awesome. All right, good morning. Ready for round 2, or round 3 or 4 probably. I'm back out here on Texas Flat this morning. I got those cows across the road yesterday. It went good. And I'm back up here. I'm short 14. And I'm gonna give it one more good ride today and see if we can come up with a few more. But this is just how it is, you know. You get to the last few and they're hard to find. I'm hoping to get lucky today and find them all. I doubt that's gonna happen, but maybe a few. Half of them would be good. Got the dogs with me. There's Lulu, Lou, and Grace, and George over here. I'm riding Glade today, so hoping it's going to be a good day. Well, all right, I've been riding down a point here and the dogs took off. I didn't even see them go, to be honest with you. I just looked around, all of a sudden they're not here. And they've been gone for 2 or 3 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know. They've been gone for a little while. So I'm hoping that they're on something down here. I haven't heard them barking yet, but when they disappear like that, that's usually what that means. They've caught a scent somewhere, and it'll take them a minute to figure out where that scent is. It's interesting because, well, all of them will wind, so they put their nose up, and they can wind things versus just smelling a print on the ground. So anyway, we'll see what they come up with. Okay, looks like the dogs have got 4 of them up there. And that's a good find. So I'm gonna ride up there and get around them and start them down the country. All right, trying to run on me, and the dogs are kind of circling them up, giving us a run here. Hey, slow down here. Hey! 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 All right, that's good. That's good. Oh boy, maybe this is how it's going to go all the way out of here. We'll see. Well, they're going to make it difficult. They just start out walking, and the second they hit a little spot, they'll tear out running. Oh man, I'm glad I have these dogs. If I didn't, I would sure be in trouble right here. I wouldn't be able to get these cows. But I need to just get them to calm down and just cool it for a second here. But they just want to run. Trying to teach the cows that if you just go easy, the dogs don't have anything to do with you. They'll just back right off of you. But if you're running, they're gonna have something to do with the Now they're not biting them. You notice these cows are not chewed up or anything like that. They're just getting front and bark. If they need to, they'll bite. But for the most part, I don't like my dogs to get a hold and to just chew things up. That is not a good thing. Makes your cows wild, and it's not good for the dogs. It's not good for anybody. So anyway, that's kind of my philosophy on that. Well, one more run. Holy crap, these things. All right. The dogs hold them up again, wait for me to catch up. These thick trees, I just can't catch up to them hardly. Anyway, we'll let them stand here for a minute and the dogs train on them for a sec, and we'll start again. All right, we're still going. They're still running. But at least they're on the road. So we're gonna let them travel as long as they're on the road. Okay, I sent the dogs again because they're getting way far ahead of me. I don't want them to run themselves out either, my word. But boy, they do not want to quit. You can kind of see how those dogs work. They'll just circle. They'll spend most of their time at the head. George, he's gonna come and see if he's doing okay. You're all right. You're all right, George. Ski. And there they go again. There we go. My word, I wish they'd just walk. Maybe they'll slow down a minute. I'll let George just get up there in front of him. He likes to do that. So I won't pull him back this time. I'll just let him stay right up there. Yeah, I hate running cows. They just it just makes them wild and hard to handle. And it also, this time of year, runs the fat right off of them. Good job, George. Good dog. All right, that's good. Oh, my word. They start again. Well, yeah, they finally slowed down, but I have to stay back this far from them or it puts pressure on them. So anyway, we're staying back and letting them just travel. All right, good morning. It's a new day and I'm in a different spot today. It's a big move day. We are starting a big group of cows south and it's just time. And the weather's great and it's almost scary. It's so good. Man, it's just right before Christmas and you'd think that we'd have some snow on the ground and some moisture, but we don't. But we're not going to be complacent. We're going to move these cows down to this lower country anyway. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be riding a new horse. And one I didn't plan on, but had, sometimes right before Christmas, you get people that need money and want to get rid of horses. And this is one of those kind of deals. And so we picked a horse up and we'll see how he goes. I hope I don't get bucked off. He's supposed to be all right, though. He's kind of a green 5-year-old. We'll see. I'm not going to talk much about him until we know, because maybe we'll sell him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, I got Rhonda with me and got a little bit of help. Wayne's out here today, and so we're going to see if we can gather a bunch of cows and start them south. Haven't been taking Rhonda with me for the last week because we've been hunting cows in the trees, and I needed my hunt and hold dogs. And I don't want her to be a hunt and hold dog. She's going to be a really nice herding dog. So today we're pushing cows and she'll be good for that. So anyway, that's why I haven't had her out for a few days. And she still has lots and lots to learn. And we're just going to focus on her staying with me and hopefully paying attention to cows. The other thing, I can't remember if I mentioned or not, but Rhonda, she's Border Collie Kelpie Cross, and she's about 18 months old, and she's just getting started. So she's got a ton of push, a ton of desire, lots of want to, and I think she's going to be real good. It's just I've got to get a handle on her and not let her cause any wrecks today. Anyway, she's good. Hopefully she'll be good. All right, starting to get a around a few cows and gonna get a big bunch here, I hope. You can see the feed in this pasture is still really good. It's got a lot of that crested wheat, and cows have done great up here. We're gonna leave a lot of feed, which is good. There's an old saying that says, the feed you leave is the feed you might come back to. When you don't know if you're gonna have a good winter or moisture, you know, it could be in a drought or something, you might come back to the same feed you left. All right, got a pretty good group going here. You can see Rhonda up there. What I want her to do is to just work easy. And I need her to work how I want her to work and what I'm used to. And so that's how I'm training her now. And I know that's different than probably a traditional border collie training. At least it's different than what I've seen on TV. But again, I just need her to help me and to do what I need her to do. And so that's what I'm working on. So I'm probably frustrating some of you out there in the way that I'm going to handle her, but just know this is just kind of what I know how to do. Right, we also had a comment asking about the belted Galloway looking cow. There she is. So yes, we still have her. And yes, I still have no clue what she's out of. Black cow and black bull, Angus. And that's what came out. So back in those bloodlines somewhere, there must be something kind of wild. All right, we've gathered our second bunch of cows and gonna get them out to the highway and through the gate, head them down the country. We've got a pretty good bunch right here, so pretty happy. Got lots of cows today. Well, good morning. We are back down this country, finished push cows down that lower part this morning. Kind of windy and chilly. Alright, this is where they're going to stay for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks in transition to the really low parts of the winter range, but it's a good place for them to be. All right, well, change of scenery. We're going to take a break from herding cows for just a minute. Wanted to show you kind of some projects that I work on in the winter when the days are short and the nights are long. I get a little bit restless and stir crazy when the days are so short, and so winter is just a good time for us to work on projects. And anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around. I'll show you what I'm working on. So here is one of these projects that I'm working on for the winter. And this is a saddle that I hope to get done. I'm hoping to get it done by Christmas. We'll see. And then I've got 2 more that I'm going to be working on too. And I just thought it'd be fun to kind of maybe take you along and show you a little bit about some of this saddle making. I think I've mentioned this before, but we make all of our own saddles and our own tack and gear. And that's fun, and it's kind of a cool thing to do, and we love doing it. And in the winter, we have the time to do this. In the summer, I don't do hardly any of it. Most of it's just repair work in the summer. but in the winter we have time to do this. And so I just want to show you kind of where the saddle was at and let you know that future videos, we're going to be showing you kind of the process and including you in on making some of our saddles. So this one is for Jessie. That's Trayson's wife. And it's been in the works for a little while, and I hope to get it done here, like I say, by Christmas, I hope. Well, it's another new day. Today is me and Trayson. He's got old Chavez. And we're out here gathering this little group of cows that we brought off of Texas Flat. And we're gonna push them way down to a little bit lower elevation. It's just part of our drifting this time of year, where we're getting the cows as low as we can before snow hits. So, anyway, had a big group yesterday, got them kind of situated for a few weeks, and now we're on to another group. So we brought the dogs with us.
Let's go, come here.
And we got Rhonda and Bull. And this is the first time that Bull, which is Trayson's dog, he's this little Australian Shepherd right here coming. Be the first time he's ever been out with us. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But it's a good day to see.
Pick cactus out of his feet all day is probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, this place has got more cactus than you can possibly imagine. And these poor dogs will have it in their feet, and we'll be picking cactus out tonight for sure. Anyway, we're going to go gather up these cows and get going. Okay, I wanted to show you this view. It's just amazing. It's a really cool canyon. This is a place it's called the Tower Ruins, and I'll show you the towers here in just a minute so you know what I'm talking about. But when we talked last week about ranching among the cliffs, this is what we're talking about. We don't have very many fences out here. It's all natural border, just like this. And so these cliffs are kind of the border to where these cows can go and can't go. But anyway, just a beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, so this place is called Tower House, and there are two ancient dwellings here that there's two towers that built that kind of protect a spring, and you can see one of these towers right there. Kind of zoom in on that, but you can kind of see that. Just like a watchtower of some sort to protect their water source. A little better view of it right there. I can zoom in a little better on it, but there's two of those up here. And like I say, they sit right above a spring, and I'm sure they were there to protect their water.
Bull's wanting to get them a little bit. It's fun to watch a dog that kind of wants to work naturally. He's never been out before, but he's running cows up the country, so.
Well, so one of my biggest problems here is I get distracted. I start wanting to look at all the ruins and the amazing country, and I forget that I'm supposed to be moving cows. But anyway, just an incredible place, and we're getting these cows together, just me and Trayson and the two dogs today, so hopefully we'll be able to get the job done. We'll see. Well, we got the cows on the road and we're headed down. We've got about 5 miles to push these cows, and Trayson is doing great on old Chavez. What a nice horse he is. And then Trayson's father-in-law, he's also putting some cows down here today in a truck. So they're hauling theirs in a semi, but he's behind us. Him and Hyde's riding with him, so. Old Rhonda, she is going to stay right up there with the cows and make sure they're lined out. The hardest thing is just getting her to go a little easy, you know, and don't want her overworking the cows. I don't need her herding them right now. I just need her just taking it easy. Let the cows relax, let the cows travel.
Okay guys, Sean and Trayson are making me do this because they're little babies. And guys, we are gonna go ahead and announce our giveaway winners from last week. So we're gonna pick 2 people, well we have picked 2 people, and they get to win these vests this week. And then we'll pick 3 more for next week and they get the chance to win a hat. So for those of you that commented and liked and subscribed on our YouTube, those are who we pick for our winners. So the 2 winners for this week that the vests are going to are Peter Morse and Marianne Gross. So if that is you, congrats, we'll send you a vest. However, we do need you to send us your information. So if you go to the link in our description, we have an email in there where you can send us your address and information, and then we will get that vest sent to you. And then same thing for next week, we will announce 3 winners for the hats. So make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing to our page. We sure appreciate all you guys and your support. We wouldn't keep doing this if it wasn't for you guys. And we just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you, and hopefully you guys are safe and happy.